Casablanca is where we land on our trip to Morocco. Casablanca, the name of the movie we watch on our flight. Casablanca, home to Rick's Cafe, made famous in the movie, and Casablanca, the beer we, Cliff and Ashley, enjoy with our travel companions Henry and Debbie Bruinsmas.
Welcome to Morocco.
Welcome to Morocco.
Oh, welcome to Morocco.
Marhaba.
When you think of Morocco, you likely think of deserts and camels, exotic markets, intricate tile work, the tea drinking culture, and mosques. But stop! There's more to Morocco than that. There are beautiful golf courses, fabulous gardens, snow-covered Atlas Mountains. There are dramatic gorges, traditional Riad hotels, age-old Roman ruins, a city all colored blue, and even a movie studio featuring ancient Egyptian sets. And especially the friendly people. We enjoy all these sights and more traveling in a comfortable van with our Moroccan guide, Ibrahim, who speaks perfect English he learned from watching Netflix. Ibrahim makes Morocco come alive for us, and we are grateful for his enjoyable company. Hassan II Mosque boasts the second highest minaret in the world. It is a magnificent building, a masterpiece in marble, cedar wood, and granite. The Hassan Tower is the minaret of an incomplete mosque begun in 1195 AD. Inside are a series of ramps the muezzin could ride a horse up to call the people to prayer. This splendid mausoleum honors two highly revered Moroccan kings, Mohammed V and his son Hassan II. We were a little apprehensive walking along the narrow alleyways to our riad, a traditional house built around a central courtyard and converted into a hotel. They're not just a place to stay, but a place to experience Moroccan culture. When you see a riad from the outside, you have no idea what's behind the walls. They're 2 stories high with a central fountain in a courtyard surrounded by inward-facing rooms, always located in the Medina, the center of the city. They're very charming accommodation. We're impressed with the modern structures in Moroccan cities. Rabat is especially beautiful with its carefully pruned Seville orange trees and cleanliness. These towns have elaborate light standards along their main street. What a beautiful oasis this is, where the homes are built from natural materials like stone and clay to blend in with the environment. We know the main industries of these towns. The countryside shows us a more traditional lifestyle. I love the contrast of the camels with the motorbike. As we drive further afield through the country, there are dramatic changes in scenery. Rugged mountains, prosperous olive orchards, desert dunes, even an alpine haven. Drinking tea is a cultural ritual representing hospitality. Green tea and mint leaves. Begin with the spout low to the tea glasses and lift the pot high to aerate the tea, and be sure to put on a good show. Zwin.
Come on. There you go.
We're golfers and we want to play in Morocco. First in Ifrane, in the heart of the Atlas Mountains, in the Mishlafin Resort. Open areas, craggy ridges, steep elevation changes. It's extraordinary. Watch Ibrahim, who has never held a golf club before. He's a natural. He outdrove Cliff and Henry. In Marrakesh, we play the Al Madden course, unique, surrounded by expat homes and square water hazards. Do you see that statue in the background? It's just one of 14 works of art that grace the rough at this golf course. It's a sculpture garden on a golf course. Look at this golf artistry in the clubhouse. Lunch on the patio surrounded by water. A beautiful butterfly with a dagger body, a good analogy for the game of golf. Volubilis was an affluent provincial capital of the Roman Empire, with wealth based on olives, olive oil, and wheat sent to Rome. It was built in 45 AD and shows the extent of the Roman Empire in North Africa. We spend a few hours enjoying the ambience of the area with our guide Mohammed, the triumphal arch, and the well-preserved mosaics. The Cella in Rabat is a historical marvel and tranquil oasis. Ancient Roman civilizations through to the Islamic tribes. Stork's nest in the high ruins. If you're a cat lover, you need to know the Moroccans love cats. They roam freely in the streets and are treated with kindness and respect by the locals, who believe they are clean and blessed creatures. Cats are all over the place, sunbathing in narrow alleyways, peering out from windows, sitting on tilework, walking through the markets. I especially like the cats we saw in the blue city of Chefchaouen. Moroccan tile work, known as zillage, is a traditional art of handmade tiles in geometric patterns. Tiles decorate walls, floors, and fountains. It's an art form dating back 1,000 years. Part of our Moroccan holiday is our experience at a carpet shop, which of course begins with hospitality tea. Then it's a lively presentation of beautiful carpets and rugs, which we dutifully examine. We can't appear to be too interested or the price will go up. We have no room to bring home one of these beautiful rugs.
Look at please, with saffron and indigo, both sides.
The fez is a symbol of nationalism in Morocco and is now associated with the royal court. We see the most exquisite scarves worn by the women. Most intriguing, though, are the Berber or Tuareg headscarves. Knot and knot, wrap and turn, push and pull, twist and tuck. That's how you put on the headscarf for both the men and the women.
My poor English.
Yeah,
Yes.
and my poor Berber.
Yes, but I think my English is better than your Berber.
This is a tagine pot, and it's also the name of the stew of meat, vegetables, and fresh herbs, plus preserved lemon, that is a traditional Moroccan dish. We often choose tagine for dinner in our riad, and it is delicious. Pastilla is a Moroccan meat pie with almonds, ginger, and cinnamon. Berber pizza and salad for lunch. Sliced oranges for breakfast, and look at the salt and pepper shaped like a tagine. Special bread in the market. The Dades Gorge is in a series of canyons in the high Atlas Mountains, with one very particular memorable road. This dramatic hairpin serpentine road climbs up the mountains, very dizzying both up and back. The Todra Gorge is known for its towering cliffs rising 300 meters from the river. It's such stunning scenery. Among our best memories are the markets. They're called souks. Vibrant and chaotic, a feast for the senses. Scents of spices and the sounds of merchants selling their wares.
Hi, how are you? Good? Like the spices, eh?
Shukran,
Where are you from?
Canada.
Hello. How are you?
Shukran. Buy the leather, dye it, and convert it into these beautiful products. The color and the variety of the goods, the sense of excitement. I could spend all day wandering the narrow alleyways, soaking up the flavors of the markets, little changed over the centuries. We could have done some real damage here. What would you have brought home? Ma Ismak, I said to this lady. What is your name? Fatma, she said. Ismay Ashley, I said, and she embraced me as a friend. Lights, camera, action! Here we are in Ouarzazate, Morocco, visiting Atlas Studios, the second largest movie studio in the world. On display, James Bond's car, Tom Cruise's plane, Ben-Hur's chariot, and the bus from Prison Break. We tour the ancient Egyptian sets and feel like we're really in the Temple of Karnak. The Mummy, Cleopatra, and Jewel of the Nile were filmed right here in Morocco. It feels more Egyptian than actually touring the antiquities of Egypt for real. Fine weather, skilled workers make Atlas Studios a perfect choice for filmmaking. Sets depicting biblical times in the Middle East and Tibet facilitate films like The Gladiator, Game of Thrones, Kundun, and Kingdom of Heaven. Nearby is Ait Ben Haddou, a Qasar, or fortified village. Scenes from Game of Thrones were filmed here. It's raining when we arrive at Chefchaouen, the Blue City. Maybe it's the best way to see the Blue City, located in the Rif Mountains in northern Morocco. Why is it blue? Jewish refugees who left Nazi Germany to escape persecution in the 1930s painted their homes blue to represent the color of the sky and to connect the city to God and to heaven. Every year, the local government hands out paint and brushes to keep the signature look intact. It's enchanting to wander the narrow streets and photograph the cobalt archways, the artistic doors, and the steep stairs. We marvel at the beauty of the blue-washed buildings and streets around every corner. Chefchaouen is home to a large Berber population. Berbers are the indigenous people of North Africa. The women bring their bread to this community kitchen to have it cooked. When Yves Saint Laurent lived in Morocco, he lived here in the Majorelle Gardens. They were begun in 1923 by Jacques Majorelle, and when the area was under threat of development, Yves Saint Laurent bought them and restored them. Containing plants from all 5 continents, cactus, bamboo, bougainvillea, coconut palms. They jostle for space with water lilies and giant agave. Yves Saint Laurent's ashes are scattered in the rose garden. We experienced the Sahara Desert in a luxury camp near Merzouga. But first, hurry! Get us dressed for the desert. We're going on a camel trek. Getting on and off the camel is a little bit like a roller coaster ride.
I have bad hip.
Off we go. It's magical sitting atop the camel, gazing out at the wind-sculpted dunes. And it's time to jump for joy. We're here in the desert. Wow! Now watch the sunset, an eerily beautiful landscape. And return to our camp for dinner. I sleep outside under the stars and awake early to enjoy the peaceful calm of the dawn. I look at the shadow and tracks this beetle makes and visit our camels. I named this one Sahara. Breakfast overlooking the drifted sand is delightful. Feel the sand. Slide the sand. Drive the sand. And now, remembering the people. Shukran, Morocco. It's been a zwin holiday.